Recently I made big changes in how I make the videos, background and the lighting. Big changes, big builds. I bought myself a G-Wagon. It was on a huge discount in Costco. Set number is 42177. It was released 1st of August in 2024 and it comes in at 2,891 pieces. This is by far my biggest build on the channel. There's few features that I'm excited for. Working steering, functional gearbox, moving pistons, and it even says it has 2 different locks. So let's open this up and check what we got. Guys, I'm not counting this time, it's 20 bags. 5 huge tires. Instructions. Part 1 and Part 2. 315 pages for Part 1 and 271 pages for Part 2. And some stickers. Before we start, make a guess how long it took for me to build it. And now, let's get building. Bag 1 is finished. It didn't look a lot, but we've done quite a bit. Straight away from bag 1 we got loads of moving parts. This could be our front chassis. And these are definitely gonna be our front wheels. But it does feel good. Two bags are finished. We added some color in the back. Finished the pistons. You can see they're gonna be moving as in most Technic builds. Front suspension. I only done this type of suspension once in my Fast and Furious build, but this is much stronger than the other one. So yeah, only 2 bags and it's already looking huge. So this is where we at after 3 bags. It don't look much, but it took me quite some time to get where I'm at. There's one brick inside here, which I messed it up. I had to take all of this apart and rebuild it. When I checked, steering was functional. And after I built it this end, it wasn't anymore. It was one brick that I messed it up. And that's why it took me so long. And now we got the pistons that are functional. And I triple checked everything to make sure that is all correct. Well, and I'm hoping there's gonna be no more setbacks. Four bags are finished. We added our first stickers. Mercedes logo and a 6-cylinder logo. Only downside about this part. This is where our pistons sit. Unfortunately, they're gonna be covered. We added all these mechanisms and they're all functional. Low, high, same with the gearbox, reverse, neutral, and then D. We got a lot of after 4 bags. After 5 bags, we got this much done. Not as interesting as the first 4 bags. We done some bits in the front end. I'm just hoping this build is not gonna get that much bigger. Six bags are finished. As you can see, we got the wheels on already. Beautiful Mercedes logo on all of them. I have completed the steering, which works. I'm not sure how, but you can control the steering from inside. We're gonna get one control on the top. The suspension in the back was completed as well in bag 6. After 6 bags, you can see it's gonna be much bigger than my working space. 7 bags are finished. We finally added some color. Then the frame for the top and the back. Just basically doing all these sides. Getting ready for the doors. That's pretty much it for bag 7. Eight bags are finished. I was not able to show the whole bag because it was a bit tricky when I was fitting the back seats. I had to get 2 Lego bricks up there. It was a bit tricky. As you can see within the back seats. No stickers, just clean bricks. Let's move on. Nine bags are finished, so just completed the back doors on both sides. So this handle up here should be our lock. It's gonna hold the doors in place. And we're almost halfway. I'm officially halfway through the build. 10 bags are finished. I have adjusted my camera a little bit just to fit this build in. And as you can see now, and both front seats are finished. They have some functionality. Obviously they go up and down. You can adjust these sides or the headrest. I wouldn't expect anything more from a seat. 7 bags are finished. So both front doors has been finished. Same as the other door. We got this lock here that locks the door and when it goes up obviously is unlocked. Nice little feature. I gotta mention the mirrors, and they are massive. Let's continue. Small bag, but we done a couple of important things. Then the wipers and the front console. Unfortunately, all of them are stickers. This feels a little bit clunky now, but hopefully we're gonna fix that. Bag number 13 is finished. You can see some reflections of my light on the Mercedes badge. Completed the front bumper with number plate, Mercedes badge. That was pretty much it for bag number 13. 14 bags are finished. Also, the hood is fully complete. We got these little lights on the side. Got a small Mercedes logo on the front. The hood's gonna be functional. A little bit wobbly still. Some more bags and that's all gonna be sorted. A quick update after bag 15. We have finished the back bumper with the number plate and the two lights. The design I actually like. That was pretty much it for bag 15. Bag 16 is finished. I have completed that side and this side as well and used one sticker. That's pretty much it for bag 16. Bag 17 is finished. We have completed this side and this side. And I completed the trunk. Same lock, and you're gonna be able to open it as well. Bag 18, here we go. After 18 bags, finally completed the roof. Done a few bits in the back, this side and this side as well. And that was it. It's getting harder and harder to show you stuff. Bag 19 and bag 20 is finished, and as you can see, the build is huge. I'm not gonna go through what I done to the last few bags. I'm gonna address them when we're gonna have a different angle on the build so you can have a better picture. So let's change the angle and have a better look at this beautiful build. And the G-Wagon is finally complete. Took me a little bit longer than expected, but I made it. So I want to go through a few things I did like about the build and a few things I didn't. So you can see the build is really popping, and this orange color definitely gonna look really well on a display shell. The suspension on the front and in the back, they made it really well because it feels realistic. A bit softer on the front and a bit harder on the back. Locks on every door. So if you unlock it, obviously you're going to be able to open the door. But if you close it and lock it, the door is going nowhere. So if you're going to be playing around with the build, it's going to be staying put. One of the other things I absolutely love about the build, you can see up here we have the gears. My camera is struggling a little bit to focus that, but you can see that is the gears. So the build goes into different gears and you can go to reverse, neutral, or D, which is a little nice addition. And this is my first Technic build that has wipers. This is a really nice addition. It makes the build look so much better and realistic. A lot of people dislike the lights on some of the Technic builds, but I think they've done a really good job with these lights up here. And obviously the Mercedes logo on the front. So the build has a lot of functionalities. You can open the hood, you can open every single door, you can open the back doors as well. But there is two things I don't like about this build. When you open the hood, we have the 6-cylinder engine and we have the moving calipers in there. We can't see them because this cover blocks them. It'd be nice if you could just remove the cover a little bit easier and you would be able to see them moving. And I don't like this design in the back. It feels clunky. The lock doesn't do the job properly as well. And if you're not going to be careful, this comes off really easy. It's not going to be a problem for me because this is going to be a display kit. Overall, the build is really good and I would definitely recommend someone who collects Lego. The color is popping, a lot of functionalities, the suspension, the locks, the doors, the gear shifters, everything, you name it. This build has it. So I hope you guys like the video, like the review, and I will see you in the next one.